We're back here on TV 18, up and moving around with Jackie from Mountain Life Fitness. Tell me what you brought.
Okay, I brought a foam roller.
Okay.
And the foam roller is utilized with a component called self-myofascial release, which simply means the fascia that surrounds your muscles.
Yep.
It's connective tissue that kind of holds us together. It becomes really dense.
Yes.
And when it gets really dense, it makes it almost impossible to stretch effectively. So what we're going to do is break down the density of that fascia so that we can get down and stretch that muscle more effectively. We encourage our clients to do it before they exercise, right after they're finished with the main component of their workout, and then stretch. So stretching is the last thing that you should do, not the beginning. When you're warming up, it's always dynamic. It's not these long held stretches.
Okay.
So what I'm going to show you right now is called a face down or prone position. And what you want to remember with foam rolling is you never want to touch any hard tissue. So you stay away from kneecaps, elbows, joints. Stay away from anything that feels the least bit uncomfortable, like it. You're not supposed to be doing it. And this is going to roll the front of the thighs, so the anterior part of the thighs. And what I'm going to do is come down, elbows here, and I'm going to roll. You want to stay away from pubic bone and away from kneecap. And what that's going to do is break down the fascia that surrounds those quadricep muscles. We'll then be turning out and getting the medial part of the quadricep area, and then getting the lateral part.
Wow.
Okay. Now, you want to do this to point of tolerance, never pain. And if it's too much pressure, let your toes drag. So why don't you give it a go? So elbows on this side.
Okay, elbows here.
On thighs.
I'm going on my thighs.
All right.
And I'm moving forward.
And you're going to roll. So you want to really roll across the tissue, front and back. And really break down that fascia. And again, it depends on how tight. If somebody's super tight, we'll have them just hold that position as a trigger point. So external rotation. So take your legs a little further out when you're doing that so that you really get the medial part of that quad. And then internally rotate. So turning in and keep the legs apart. So you want to get in and want to get the lateral part of that quad. So what we're really trying to do is work all the way around that. And you're going to have some areas tighter than others. Be careful coming out. So that's just the quadriceps.
Cool.
You can also do, and I'll just show you a couple of others.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay. So we also like to roll the glutes. And so we get across the glutes. And again, you're doing about 3 to 5 rolls. Depends on how tight someone is. Maybe up to 10 times. Not to point where you're making it good and sore. You can roll down and get down to low back. Hands here, tuck chin in. So you can get that lumbar area. And then you can come on down, put the elbows together, and get right between the shoulder blades. So you want to separate the scapula and get right in there. It sort of sounds like Rice Krispies, a little snap, crackle, pop in there. And that gets that spine as well. You want to try that? Or
I will just come in and visit you. So people do this before your main exercise, and then you said right after.
Preferably if we can get people, clients to do it, then that's what we want you to do. You will perform better. We really use this a lot with elite athletes, and their performance just exponentially improves.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for bringing this in and coming in. And tell me one more time about our Spinathon. Spinathon, right?
Spinathon is Saturday, August 8th at Mountain Life Fitness. It's 1910 Mile Drive.
Perfect.
Our website is MTNLIFEFITNESS, so mountainlifefitness.com.
5 classes that day.
5 classes. All proceeds. You can register online. You can come in and register at the studio. And you can also register at Shining Stars.
All proceeds go to Shining Stars. Again, thanks to Jackie, Mountain Life Fitness, for coming hanging out with us here on TV 18. We're exercising. We'll be back.